Hello, you are watching Shalom World News. I'm Rory McLennan coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. On Tuesday, the Vatican released the logo for Pope Francis's upcoming visit to Kazakhstan. It carries the motto, Messengers of Peace and Unity. The Holy Father will travel to the Central Asian country from September the 13th to the 15th, visiting the capital city, Nur-Sultan. He will be attending the 7th Congress of Leaders of World and Traditional Religions. The logo displays a dove and an olive branch symbolising peace and unity. While the heart seen on the wings represents love, the olive branch is depicted with a Kazakh ornamental image. The colours used on the logo are the same as those on the flags of Kazakhstan and the Vatican. The twig has been given a green shade, symbolising hope. The motto of the Apostolic Journey, Messengers of Peace and Unity, is written on the top in the Kazakh language and in Russian at the bottom. In the United States, an online poll has found that a majority of Americans support public funds for pro-life pregnancy resource centres. The survey was conducted by CRC Research, and it shows that 64% of Americans want public funding for such centres for mothers. The poll concluded that Republicans, Democrats and Independents support monetary help for pro-life clinics. As much as 80% of pollsters also agree that those responsible for the attacks on pregnancy centres and churches across the country after Roe v. Wade was overturned should be prosecuted. The survey results gain significance as data from the Charlotte Lozier Institute shows that since 2016 more than 800,000 lives have been saved through the intervention of pregnancy centres. The UN Children's Fund, known as UNICEF, has highlighted that almost 1,000 children have either been killed or have suffered injuries in war-hit Ukraine. This was revealed by the Executive Director of UNICEF, Catherine Russell, in a statement. She said, since the onset of the Russian invasion 6 months ago, an average of 5 children have been killed or maimed every day. Russell said that these are the figures that the UN could verify, while the original number could be higher. The statement says that explosives caused the highest number of casualties among children in cities such as Mariupol, Luhansk and Vinnytsia. It also estimated that 1 in 10 schools have been destroyed or damaged in the fighting in Ukraine. Russell also sought the cessation of hostilities with immediate effect and protection of all children in the country. Separately, the head of the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church has said that the war in the Eastern European country is a global threat to humanity. Speaking to Vatican media, Major Archbishop Sviatoslav Shevchuk thanked the Holy Father for his closeness with Ukrainians. He also repeatedly thanked Pope Francis for alerting the world about the global threat the ongoing conflict presents. The Archbishop of Kiev, Halich, also expressed gratitude to all the nuns, priests, monks and bishops who are staying with the people of God during their ordeal. He also hailed European nations and families for welcoming Ukrainian refugees. The primate of Hungary, Cardinal Peter Erdo, has expressed solidarity with the Nicaraguan church, which is being persecuted by the left-wing Sandinista government. In a letter dated August the 22nd, addressed to Bishop Carlos Enrique Herrera Gutierrez, president of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nicaragua, the Archbishop of Budapest conveyed his condolences on the violent attacks on prelates and believers. The Hungarian primate said he was shocked to hear about the persecution faced by the church. On behalf of the Catholic community, he promised full solidarity with Nicaraguans. Nicaraguan President Daniel Ortega has been trying to silence the church, which criticises the policies of the government and its human rights violations. The 4 nuns who were kidnapped from Imo State in Nigeria have been released. Sister Zita Ihidoro, the Secretary General of the Sisters of Jesus the Saviour, said that the 4 sisters were released on Tuesday after they were abducted on August the 21st. In a statement, Sister Zita thanked people for their prayers and moral support. Sisters Johannes, Christabel Liberata and Benita were kidnapped by armed men at the Okigwe Umulolo axis in the Okigwe local government area. The nuns were taken while they were on their way to attend a Thanksgiving Mass. Insecurity has gripped the West African country, and killings and kidnappings, mostly targeting Christians, are frequent. In 3 American states, trigger laws banning abortions in almost all cases will come into effect on Thursday, August the 25th. These laws took 30 days to be implemented after the reversal of Roe v. Wade by the US Supreme Court on July the 24th. Tennessee and Idaho will ban abortion from the time of conception in all cases except when the mother's life is at risk. The laws of Tennessee and Texas do not provide exceptions in cases of rape or incest. However, in Idaho, abortion is permitted in rape or incest if a police report is submitted. In addition, all three states have made it a felony to perform or abet abortion. A medical practitioner who violates the law will be fined or can be imprisoned. Meanwhile, the states of Arizona and Indiana will implement abortion ban laws in September. A movie on the life of Mother Teresa will premiere in American theatres on October the 3rd and October the 4th. Titled Mother Teresa No Greater Love, the film will be screened in more than 960 locations in the country. Produced by the Knights of Columbus, the film depicts the life of the Albanian saint who established the Missionaries of Charity in India to take care of the most neglected people in society. It will also portray the impact of the saint and her congregation on the people they ministered to across the globe. The movie's shooting took place on 5 continents, and it also shows the apostolates operated by the congregation. The movie also has commentaries by noted personalities. They include Bishop Robert Barron of Winona, Rochester, and filmmaker Jim Wahlberg, who says Mother Teresa was instrumental in his conversion. In Spain, a pro-life outfit is all prepared to launch a unique initiative that will inform pregnant women about the need to protect the unborn. The Social Policy Institute will see off a bus of life equipped with an ultrasound scanning facility, with it going from one pregnancy clinic to another. In front of each clinic, it will allow women to undergo a free scan and view the unborn child in an attempt to deter them from seeking an abortion. The pregnant woman will also be told about the donations and job opportunities they will get if they continue with the pregnancy. It was on August the 22nd that the outfit announced its new initiative after collecting the €15,000 needed for the automobile and the equipment. Chaldean Patriarch Cardinal Louis Raphael Sacco has bemoaned the dwindling presence of Christians in Iraq and the Middle Eastern nations. He has called for an urgent change in the way of thinking of the government regarding socio-economic policies. He made this observation during the opening of the 7-day-long Chaldean Synod in Baghdad, which began on August the 21st. His Beatitude, the Patriarch said, the Islamic heritage makes Christians second-class citizens and tolerates the usurpation of their assets. He also reiterated his calls for rewriting the constitution and reasserting the rights of Christians. The Cardinal also stressed the need to uplift minority Christian communities who have been facing repression for the past 20 years. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us again tomorrow for more. And remember, you can also visit swnews.org for more updates. Shalom.